C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
YouTube, what's good, y'all boys? Today I'm going to tap into when streamers ruin their lives in seconds. Let's get to it.
This streamer got banned and even arrested for a text-to-speech donation.
C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
What? That's not a prank, bro. What? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Do that in TSA. Look, see, peep how fast you end up in federal prison, bro. Oh, he's going to jail for life. He's going to jail for life. He's going to jail for life. That is getting locked up for life. He's never finna get out.
And this streamer got caught faking his disability. And these are
I remember that.
times when streamers ruin their lives in seconds. Starting off with SmashGodxxx.
We just seen this shit.
An astonishing 11,000 subscribers through his IRL vlogs, but one unfortunate day, as he's streaming with his girlfriend, things quickly get wild as he's trying to get his girlfriend out of the room for some reason, and she keeps on refusing.
Get out of here for a second. I need to talk to chat without you. Just get out. I'll open the door for you. Just please. Please. Leave my stream and me alone. Get out, please.
Why are you turning on me now?
No, I'm not.
Seeing this for the second time is still very weird.
It's just serious. If I want to keep ears, you gotta go out.
It's still
Yes,
very
please.
weird.
Why are you acting like that?
And why is he talking like that? I didn't peep that in the first one. You know, why does he talk like that? He talks like he kind of, I'm not gonna lie, but like.
And as he tells her to bring him a beer, his girlfriend refuses, saying she's not his maid.
Don't come at me like you know everything.
I
You
don't
know
know.
exactly, so keep your mouth shut.
Is he not from
You
here?
don't know shit. Bring me my beer. My beer's right there in the living room, actually.
I'm not your maid, okay?
Yeah. Here it goes.
SmashGod ends up turning the camera away, and a slapping sound can be clearly heard. Then he even proceeds to turn his camera off and mute his microphone. But things get even worse as they both
One thing, why didn't you mute before you did the slap thing? He wanted people to know what he did to her. He wanted people to know, which is weird. That's why I think he's a weirdo. He wanted people to know that he hit his girl. That's so weird.
to stream, and his girlfriend clearly appears uncomfortable. The chat quickly pointed it out, saying he inflicted harm on her.
White
Obviously,
Crease.
me and
No,
my-
I ain't gonna lie. He's the Asian Chris Breezy.
Us over here together, all good and
Man, this is too much. Like, stop making up the stories. It's just so annoying. Just don't lie. Can you just don't lie?
This response wasn't convincing at all, as later into the stream, his girlfriend actually breaks down.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you guys, you know? Me and Jess were fucking good, and she's crying because you guys are the one that's posting unnecessary stuff. I would never do anything to hurt her, right?
The Asian clout. That's not me. What are you talking about?
This was followed up by a ban from Twitch, which remains in place to this day. James
Oh, he's banned. Twitch, we didn't know. My bad.
Phantom Lord Varga. James was once among the biggest names on Twitch, sitting at 1.3 million followers, and even declared the 7th biggest Twitch streamer. And the CSGO
Twitch banned him,
enthusiast
though.
out of nowhere began promoting a gambling site where you could gamble your Counter-Strike skins with other players. But when a hacker delved into the website, he found disturbing chat logs between James and the web developer, which revealed that James would actively control whether he won
He isn't
or
on your
lost
live
his
stream so you can show his face? Okay, bet.
gambles during his lives. The streamer had paid large
Bro's
amounts
speech impediment is worse than clouds. Shut the fuck up, alright? My speech impediment isn't bad.
to the web developer to rig the outcomes of his bets. This led to a permanent ban from Twitch for violating its terms of service. And Matt Delarvon takes the next spot, the Overwatch player with an astonishing 700k following. Matt severely damages his career when during a game, he gets frustrated with a hacker and says the N-word 60 times. And the
60 times? Yo. Okay. 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. You're an asshole, right? 60 times? Brother. By the time you said it the 20th, did you not think maybe I shouldn't be saying this on Twitch? Like, what are we talking about?
excuses he came up with include having a tough day, bad sleep schedule, and
Nigga,
his
having a tough day? No, absolutely
internet
not.
lagging. This was followed up by a temporary ban from esports, and eventually when he tried to make a comeback, it only led to the final nail in the coffin, as he ends up making sexist remarks against a female teammate. You're
They unbanned him? Nigga, what?
trash. Go cook a sandwich, you but
Why would he say that? Why would he say that? What was the reason for him to say that? You like what? Control your anger.
legendary Leah takes the spotlight as she destroys her career with a single phrase: "Kids with cancer are meant to die." It all started when a random
I didn't hear that right. I didn't hear that right. I didn't hear that right. I did not hear that right.
as she destroys her career with a single phrase: "Kids with cancer are meant to die."
Nah, bro.
It all started when a random user made a donation asking her to promote their stream, which was raising funds for cancer research.
I mean, you know. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. You know who this is when you see the American flag in the background, bro. You already know, like, you already know what gang she. You already know what set she claims, bro.
Leah responded by instead making an insensitive rant explaining how kids with cancer are meant to. She even brings up her bio degree in applying dumb logic after severe.
Okay, what if you had a kid, right, and he came out the womb with cancer? I guarantee you wouldn't think that. I guarantee you wouldn't. That's so just ignorant, bro. What?
Backlash from her audience. She proceeded to make an apology on her Twitter, but it was already too late. And next on the list,
You can't
is
apologize
Joshua
for that,
Vlog.
bro.
The wholesome vlogger, known for reviewing coffees, Joshua had garnered a large fan base, and his followers were always supportive. But things took a wild turn as he moves to New York, and is always seen excessively drinking and acting rowdy with his new friend Michael Quinn. Fans quickly pointed it out, saying Michael was a bad influence. The excessive drinking had him in a downward spiral, and he's also seen shouting racial slurs and being completely out of control, losing the trust of millions of fans who once rooted for him. Dust takes the next spot. Unlike the other streamers on this list, he's relatively small, peaking at just 15 concurrent viewers. But surprisingly, he was invited to speak on a panel at a Twitch convention, and that's where he completely destroys his career, going on a cringeworthy rant about how he treats his viewers.
When I look for streamers that I want to relate to them. I want them to be witty. I want them to be cool. I want them to have that unique aspect that all of us strive to have. But I need there to be a little bit of a relationship because I don't want to talk to a fucking wall.
Okay, but well, part of the thing for me is I specifically don't want my viewers to have any kind of relationship with me.
Fair.
So like that's like it kind of works out, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like I'm hitting my goal, but
No, you totally are. Yeah.
Is that the whole point of streaming? Like, chat, what would a stream be if I didn't love all of y'all? And, like, appreciate y'all? Like, what are we talking about? Like, what? Isn't that, like, why else would you stream if you didn't want a relationship with your chat? Like, just record videos.
It only gets worse when he openly brags about having a god complex, insisting that despite his tiny audience, he's simply better than everyone else just because he streams.
and as weird as that sounds, and it's like it's kind of like low key, like god complex kind of thing.
Why would you say this? It's like he's trying to sabotage his career.
don't feel like many of my viewers should relate themselves to me because, and this is like super like kind of like kind of weird, is like I do think of myself as better than.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this nigga right here. He's regretting bringing him up here, bro. Look at him right here. He's like, why did we bring this fuck ass nigga up here?
Not better, but like bigger.
This is going
There's
sideways.
there's no good way to say this. I think of myself as like the average
Look
person,
at bro.
so I don't feel like many people could relate to me. As like bad as that sounds, I know.
Next up is Zillion Op, a streamer who appeared to be disabled and was always seen in a wheelchair. But it turns out he was faking it the whole time. He got exposed in the most hilarious way possible.
I remember this
forgetting
too.
To stay in
I've seen this
character
too.
and casually standing up on stream.
What? Your whole gimmick is you can't stand up. Why would you stand up? That's stupid. It's so stupid.
When it's easily outgeared. Our dog, oh my god! We took our dog, like to the fish shop today because the dog loves.
Watch him
just
come back
going out
after he
and
realized
eating.
what he
Like,
did.
oh, this is so cute. Like he's cuddling with me because he's scared. He stands up. He took a leak on my lap.
Nah, his
This
career
was
is cooked.
immediately followed by a permanent ban from Twitch. Then we have a streamer who takes things
Oh
way
hell no! Oh no! Oh no!
too far, completely ruining her career after getting caught
I've seen
in the
this
act
clip
with her
100
boyfriend
times,
fully
bro.
exposed
She
by
over
the
here getting cracked on stream.
window the entire time.
This one was insane. Let me hide it. She just allowed it. Like, why don't you just stop stream? It's so simple. Just stop stream. Just stop it.
A similar incident happens with the next streamer who forgets to end her live stream and does the unthinkable right after.
Now, this is OF promo. I remember this got debunked. This was OF promo.
This is it. I'm going to,
It was a temporary ban?
I'm going to log off now, and...
This was OF promo.
take
I
it
remember
easy,
this.
guys. Bye-bye.
And finally, we have the streamer who got his entire career destroyed by a single text-to-speech donation. Arabandi, while streaming in a crowded room, received a disturbing fake threat donation.
Nigga, why didn't you just turn it off? Why didn't you? Yo, first off, whoever sent that dono, you're an asshole. Second, why didn't you like turn off your stream immediately once you knew what was gonna happen?
Is this where you're supposed to be?
I think so.
C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
Nigga, they got the whole alarm system. What the fuck? I hope this was a skit. I really did.
The message caused mass panic, leading to people evacuating the building.
Holy shit.
And he's Arab? Oh no, you're fried. You're fried. You're fried, bro. Nah, bro. You use the stereotype, man. He'll never see the light of day. Ever again.
Dude, you cannot get a better reaction to that. Holy shit. Obvious.
Things escalated when the police got involved, and he was ultimately arrested and charged with making a bomb threat.
Right now. Wait, what's going on?
On the ground, don't make any sudden movement.
Oh, yeah, I'm recording, bro. If you're gonna me.
That's fine.
What are you doing, bro? Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Nigga, you made a bomb threat and you thought they wasn't finna slide on you, bro? You're Arab too. Come on, bro. You're the demographic, bro.
What are you doing, bro?
You got me?
What are you doing, bro?
You can't do that. It's not his fault. Nigga, he could have turned. Yo, if I'm Arab in this country and somebody donates that for the chat, I'm turning off stream immediately. Nigga, what? All of the white people in that room? Nah, I'm turning off stream immediately. They trying to get you up out of here.
Right? Move away from right now. That way.
What did I do?
On the ground.
I didn't do nothing, bro.
Next up is FaZe Jarvis, the rising Fortnite streamer who threw his career away by blatantly hacking the game and promoting aimbot.
Bro.
I'm not a gamer, so I don't really know what this means. I'm not finna lie.
Oh my god.
After getting banned, he quickly put out an apology video, hoping for a swift comeback.
You know, it's obvious that
I go outside. I don't know what this means. I'm not tapped into this lore.
I would never think about doing anything like this again. You know, when I was making those videos, I never thought about the consequence. And like, it's just, there's nothing I can. Epic Games, you know, I know how big of a mistake I made. And like,
this fake ass crime, bro. Come on. I was just looking at my phone. I could tell you fake crime, bro. Come on, bro.
But unfortunately, this didn't help, as when he attempted to stream the game again, he was instantly
That was big in
banned during his
2018?
live.
Nigga, I don't care about Fortnite.
You're kidding me, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my.
Who? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know the last one. The rest of those is crazy. Poor Jarvis or whatever. Well, hey, which one was the craziest? I think the craziest one was for sure the first one. No, C4. C4 was for sure the craziest one. That's insane. The Arab one. That was for sure the craziest one. I mean, the guy who slapped his girl, that was crazy, but we've already seen that. And then of course the cracking, the girl that was getting cracked on camera, that was crazy too. But I'm not gonna lie. brother. It's crazy. That's all I'm going to say.